right. Happy 2026, Shenandoah Valley. Thank you very much for joining us here on our Genesis Notary Services live stream here. So thank you all for joining us out here as well. Happy New Year, first and foremost, to everybody out there. Hopefully you guys have a happy and healthy, safe 2026 as well. Thank all of you here in the Shenandoah Valley, especially that have joined us in this. We've been now in operation since October of 2022. So we're really excited. We always say I have been at the 5-year mark. So we're not quite there yet, but we are getting there. It's just a good year for us in 2025 as far as our clientele, having more clients than we've ever had. Every week now, there isn't a week that goes by where somebody doesn't king our phone or give us a call or shout out to us on social media or something like that. So we're getting more and more traction, and we are very appreciative of that for all of you out there. A couple of quick things at the bottom of the screen here. RaverySports.company.site. That is my jersey business as well. So if you are looking for Ravens or Orioles merchandise, you can go to RaverySports.company.site. We have the links everywhere on our social media pages for fanatics as well. So definitely always go ahead and check that out. And for those of you here on the Ravery Sports channels, we're not talking NFL today, although we did have a shocking result college football last night, didn't we? With the win Miami over Ohio State. So wasn't expecting that as well. But definitely there, if you want to go there to have those conversations, RaverySports.com. Definitely, if you haven't, Ravery Sports YouTube page, go ahead and subscribe right now. If you are on here right now for the notary services, definitely go ahead and do that. See Charles Harris, we are Legal Shield. Definitely the best way to reach out is go to our Legal Shield page, and on Facebook, definitely go to Harris Legal Shield on Facebook. It'll pop right up. Definitely on LinkedIn and all those things like that. And we'll go over where you can find us with Genesis Notary Services as well. So let's go over what we do here as well. We have a notary business here, and I could tell you how near and dear my heart sometimes notaries complain about general notary work. I will never do that. I actually love general notary work. Why is that? Everybody talks about the real estate and the money and all that other stuff. But one, it's a good opportunity. Usually when I have general notary clients here, generally I get to talk to the client directly. I don't have to deal with an agency. I don't have to deal with not that I don't want agencies to call me. I don't want to say like I don't want them to call me, but I get to deal directly with the client. I get to speak with them one-on-one. I get to meet them in a setting that's very good. So what is general notary work? So this is if you have a standard, a lot of times you have just maybe a small document at work. Maybe you need a legal document. Similar to I had one for a relative, and they just needed a notary for a work agreement, something like that. Some member, or maybe I don't need to sign documents, but you need to look over legal documents for you, etc. like that. I'm not a lawyer, but I could just look over it, something like that. Also, to like a general power of attorney document, you have that already squared away with the lawyer. I'd be happy to stamp that for you, or something like that. Something. 1 or 2 pages there, or less, sometimes less than 5 pages. I go ahead, all that type. General notary work is an excellent chance to meet with the community, excellent chance to meet with people and talk to them. So I love general notary work. So we're always open to general notary work here at Genesis Notary Services. Real estate and closing and loan documentation notarizations. So I've done more of these in 2025 than I have the previous year. I kind of ease my way into that a little bit. So definitely we're doing general notary work, and we're doing real estate and loan documentation. So loan closing. So went to the last one we had was in Strasbourg. Went to do that. Went out to Newmarket and do one as well. So every time when you're ready to buy that house, or when you're ready to go ahead and refinance that house or whatever, you're going to need real estate loan documentation services, and definitely we can provide that for you. And usually I like these because this actually comes into a lot of times I'm coming into a owner's home or uh, when I had one at Starbucks, etc. Sometimes this takes a few minutes. Make sure, and we'll get to all the documentation you need. I really enjoy that work as well because it's a big day for somebody, right? When you buy a house, they've worked for years to save up that deposit. They've worked for a long time. Some people have actually been very emotional at those things. So it's definitely a big day, and it's an honor for us to be a part of that big day. And we are always reasonable and flexible with the prices with that. So, guessly, if you are agencies, if you are out there, worked with several agencies that definitely give us a call. But we're here in Winchester, Virginia, so definitely give us a call. We definitely have experience with that. We're happy to go ahead and do that for you. We are a mobile notary service as well. So we actually come to you, right? That's self-explanatory. So no matter where you are in the Winchester, Virginia area, I think I just said I went to Newmarket one time, Newmarket, Virginia one time. That's near Harrisonburg, for those of you that don't know. But also to Strasburg. So anywhere in Berryville, it's we will come out to you and do that. Now, we do charge a little bit more depending on where you are in that, how far you are from actually Winchester. I'm actually here in Winchester, Virginia. So that does matter as well. But we're always being a little flexible and work on the prices. And depending on what your need is, we're happy to come out. But you never have to worry about where the appointment is. We're going to come out to you and we're going to go ahead and get you squared away. If you are in the Shenandoah Valley area, we're more than happy to come out and get you squared away with that. So definitely, and it's not. Trust me when I tell you, the prices I've seen for some of these mobile notaries is just I wouldn't call. Like it's not $400 or $500. Like I've seen it, like $400 or $500 for a couple. Like that's not nothing like that, right? There's a standard travel fee that we have, general notarization, depending on what the document is. But we will come out to you. There is a travel fee for that, but it's not. Trust me when I tell you, some of these numbers I've seen is just insane. I always tell the joke about the with the guy. Well, I told my wife the one time, hey, this guy, he was insisting that he give me $150, whatever. I'm not coming out there unless I get $150 for my notary services, the mobile, blah, blah, blah. I charge a fraction of that, and then I got the money and you don't. So keep that in mind. We're very reasonably priced for your options as well and flexible. Uh, Flexible scheduling. Okay. So on our social media platforms, they kind of make me put schedules on there, but we really truly don't have one, right? Um, Flexible schedule includes evenings, weekends when available. So I'm available usually. Sometimes during the day, I do have a day job that I go to, so I can't always be available during business hours usually. But sometimes things can be worked out if I know in advance or if I know far enough in advance. I can't take it always last minute during the day usually, but sometimes I can, depending on the situation, depending on if I can work it out, depending on a couple of those things, depending on how long you need me to be there. So sometimes these things. So that's why I'm always flexible with you, the people out here that need the notary services in the area, etc. So I'm very flexible. Definitely, a lot of my appointments are weekends and evenings, but I'm definitely not available never during the day. If you can give me a call during the day, that's fine. If I can work it out, I definitely will do everything I can to be there to go ahead and get you squared away. Very important. Yes, notary ID, photo ID is required during notarization. We could notarize most documents. We cannot process. Let's do timer StreamYard has. It's just it starts with 10 seconds. Who wants 10 seconds? Stay up there. Okay, there you go. So yes, photo ID is required. We can notarize most documents, but we cannot Provide legal advice. Pricing is transparent and discussed up front. No surprises. So that is all important. So we can notarize a lot of documents for you. We mentioned that photo ID is required for you. Okay, so that's generally state ID for all parties signing the documents. So all of you out there definitely have your ID ready, especially in some cases. A couple times maybe I've had repeat customers like who have worked with me more than once. That's a little, if I know the party, etc. That's a little different as well. And you know the price before you get there. So the last thing I talk about, you tell me on the phone or in the appointment, hey, documents of this. This is the price. This is where it come out. Usually like that. We do accept now Zelle electronic payments now as well. It used to be just cash, but I personally, I'm just more old school. I prefer the cash payment. If you have a cash payment, if you come out as well, we accept the cash payment right there on the spot. Usually agencies out there, if you're out there watching, I know how you guys are just a little bit different. Some guys, some of you agents, whatever, some will send the check right away. That's fine, but definitely some will send it later, electronically, various ways to do it as well. So once I actually take the booking from the agency, they'll pay me a little bit different. But for you individuals out there who call me directly, payment is going to be right there on the spot before the notarization as well. All right, so let's take a look here at some of where you can find us out here. So this is the Google. So if you can see that there, and I have that screen there as well. You scroll down, that whole page is me. That's Genesis Notary Services. Make sure when you put in Genesis Notary Services and you're looking for us, put in Winchester, Virginia. Okay, because there's several different ones in different parts of the countries. I've seen some Texas and all that stuff. So definitely Genesis Notary Services in Winchester, Virginia. So definitely you can having Google, thank Google My Business for having that on there. We're on Yelp as well. See if you see in there, like there's a lot of other notaries are popping up here, and then you're just going to punch in Genesis Notary Services, Winchester. And there it is right there. General notary acknowledgement, notary copy certification, notary copy, signature and witnessing, etc. is on there. Hours and everything are on there. Like we said, we're open all the time. That is on Yelp as well. We can go ahead. You can set your appointment right on LinkedIn. We're going to share the screen again. So here it is on LinkedIn. So here is our LinkedIn page. So shout out to all of you on LinkedIn. 178 of you that are out there on our LinkedIn page. So that is the LinkedIn there as well. So definitely too, if you want to book an appointment, you can go on there. It's go ahead. It's if you go on LinkedIn, you can go to LinkedIn/company/Genesis Notary Services, and it'll pop right up there. Picture of downtown Winchester, Virginia, as well. Genesis Notary Services. A lot about our products and everything that we have for you to go ahead and help you. So definitely you can find us on there. Um, Also, too, you could find us. Probably this is the one, other than Google, is where people find us the most here on our Genesis Notary Services Facebook page as well. So some people, this is usually I found a lot of our clients that actually have found us. This is really the first thing they do. So they go ahead and go to Google, etc., and find us. And this is the first thing they do is they go to Genesis Notary Services Facebook page. Genesis Notary Services. Our phone number is on there. You see our post, our Christmas post there, our logo downtown Winchester, etc. Notary stamp, or whatever. You can set the appointment right on the page, right? So I've had this happen a couple of times where you don't even need, this is the only interaction that you have. So you go to the social media page, you can, there's a book now, there's a pay now right there on there. So if you want to book it, pay it right there. And I can go ahead, once it's showed up and paid, I can go show up. Or you could just interact with us. That's fine too. Hey, what do you do? How would this work? Whatever. More than happy to answer questions also too. So it doesn't matter if you're going to book with me right now, etc. You can always go ahead, give us a call here on the number that's on there, and just interact if you have questions. Sometimes that happens too. We also have moving into wedding efficient and things like that. So that's always an option for you. Definitely will take pictures of your house if you have anything like that. If you need that, a lot of real estate people need those pictures and information. We all have that, so we'll definitely work with you. Also, the big thing as well is we'll always to point you into the right direction as far as if we can't serve you. And that's the one thing that we can give you that someplace will ever give you. I've talked to a couple notaries and they just hang up the phone. Like I'm trying to, like, I can't go or something like that. They just hang up the phone and they're just like, well, don't you even want to hear what it is? Like I'm trying to. Anyway, so that's a whole nother thing. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and be a resource for you for the entire Shenandoah Valley community as well. So definitely, if you get a chance, if you have needs, definitely Genesis Notary Services. Definitely check us out on Facebook, on Yelp, on MapQuest, on Google, on all of our social media platforms as well. So happy New Year 2026. Thank you, all of you, for joining us here on our Genesis Notary Services live stream as well. Absolutely check us out in the community if you are looking for any notary services. If you know anybody, definitely go ahead, follow our Facebook page, follow our social media pages as well. And definitely also, too, if you're here on our LinkedIn page or our Facebook page, definitely go ahead, hit the follow. Also, to the Rivalry Sports people that are here, definitely like and subscribe to all of our social media content. Thank you, all of you, for joining us here for our Genesis Notary Services live stream. You guys have a great rest of your day.